everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Looks like it just started to rain a little bit, so I hope that doesn't cause a problem for the video. Holly, how are ya? Cindy in the house. Holly's in the house. Thought I seen Dan in here. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Doing fair, Cindy? Good, good. Fair is better than poor. Samantha, how are you? Thank you, Dan. Yeah, we have spent some time training people, and then actually the last 5 or 6 days I've gone out. When I did go out over the last 5 or 6 days, I did not stream. I did an abbreviated patrols. Some nights I just wasn't feeling well, and just went out and checked on a few of the locations that I promised to do every night. Then I went back home. Just kind of chillaxed and watched my friend at KC Security, and then of course we always peek in and take a look and see what Jason does when he goes live. Brenda in the house. Jonathan in the house. Hello, 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 everyone. So, since I streamed last, there's been some updates on events in the village. So there's been some people trying doors in houses and getting caught on Ring doorbells. If you're part of if you have a Ring doorbell account and you're part of the neighborhood app, just put in the zip code 60436, and you can see people when they upload their videos off of their Ring doorbell, and you can see what's happening in the area, as reported by John Q. Publix, with videos right off of their Ring devices. Ryan's in the house. Hello, Ryan. Christine in the house. Welcome. It's 80 degrees out here, but it's not. There's hardly any humidity. So it's a nice, cool evening. I like going to the East End and starting in the East End. Jonathan, here in your house, huh? Okay. And I come down to the East End. I start down here, work my way back west, so I end up very near my home. So far, it's a quiet night, but you never know what's happening here. I think one of my last streams that you guys were part of included a guy that was on a bicycle, and he was holding another bicycle with his right hand as he was pedaling away. Yeah, it turned out that that was not his bicycle. I'm gonna go check a door. Be right back, guys. door's locked. What's this car doing out in the middle of nowhere? CF 94840. CF 94840. I feel okay, Cindy. I feel better tonight than I have any of the last 7 nights, actually. So I'm having a little better night as per the way I feel, anyhow. My God, last week and the week before were some pretty tough nights to deal with, as it related to the abdomen pains that I was feeling. Those were some pretty intense abdomen pains. He's sitting in the car. I can't see the plate. Let's drive down here and then we'll call it in. Hey, Brian. Hey, this is Steve with Village Watch. Hey, I'm out at West Park over by the pavilion and the baseball. Yeah, that silver car is back over there again. Looks like it's occupied one time. No, I didn't get out. All right, just let you know. Hey, bye. Hey, hello? Anyway, let's see, what am I missing? What action did I miss last night? And Ryan's on some sort of a break. What happened last night, guys? Fill me in. What did I miss? Cindy, what are you oopsing about? What'd you break? Did you break something? Hey, Cindy, how's your son doing? If you care to share how he's doing without mentioning names or anything, please do. I'm curious to how your son's making out. break-in. A chainsaw. Oh, that's my friend, is when you pull out your concealed carry. Yeah. Nobody on the bench. Park is clear. Why did I put that tree in the way? Yeah, if somebody come at me with a chainsaw, I'd have a little something for him. That changes the whole use of force model right there to a whole different level. I didn't do my job at the beginning. Please like and share this page if you guys haven't already done that, because we need to bump up this page to at least 200 or 300 followers. Right now I'm up to 100 already, but I'd like to see a couple hundred more pretty quick. Hi, how are you? That's a spooky looking moon. Yep. Let me check, see what's happening here. Guys, hold on. Jonathan, what's up? You called for me, sir? Matt, I'm by myself, sir. I do not live stream if there's somebody with me unless they give me permission to do so. Good to see you, Matt. And folks, please, if you haven't done a review of this page, please click on the review tab on this page and write up a review for me so I can get those 5 stars out of the way. Once I get those 5 review stars done, it unlocks more options for me. Well, I'm glad you're here, good sir. Is this bar open? Yeah, well, marked it as unusual. Me. Just notice where you type to chat, it now says the live video is being moderated. What is that? I don't know. I'm just streaming from the page. Are you talking about mine, Kristen? I'm just doing a live stream right off of the main page. I'm not doing it from my personal Facebook page. I live stream from Village Watch's page now. I'll have to Google that later on and get an understanding of what that means, I guess. Facebook is always watching us, Ryan. Facebook is always watching. And I don't mind. I don't mind. A lot of people get like freaked out. You know, Big Brother is always watching, and oh, they're listening, and they're always watching. I don't care. I don't have anything to hide. So that's how I operate in life. There's nothing that I got that I would not feel comfortable sharing with anybody. So because of that, there's nothing I got to worry about hiding. So if anybody wants to watch me, come on. Come on. Watch away. More happy to have you here. It is 8:54, 105 Stillwell Avenue. Double doors, light on. I don't know who this is. Seems like some random person. Lori, how are you? Welcome, Lori. Lori, please like and share the page if you already have it. Brenda in the house. There's all of my U-Hauls. Guys, can you, by just looking at the front of this car, can you tell me what kind of car that is? It's old school. Can you name the make and model? Let's see who can name the make and model. See how good you guys are. And I used to operate out of this building here for 20 something years. I operated out of this building. It's no longer mine. The Cadillac. Okay, Jonathan, what kind? These tracks are terrible. These tracks will shake the change out of your pocket. Page 858. Show the overhead door on Mound Road secure. I will check the man door. The man door on Mound Road secure as well. Alright, let's check this lot. Knock out these commercial and industrial sites. A few more of these left, and then we will jump into residential. Guys, I will reveal tomorrow, because I know that there's more people that watch my streams after I'm done live streaming than watches it during a live. So I will give those people an opportunity to try to take a guess, and then I think I'm streaming tomorrow. But I don't stream on Sundays and Mondays. The gate's open, but truck is the gate's open on 1508 Mound Road. Gate is open, but truck is leaving, so we might have to come back and make sure that's locked in a minute. And I'll tell you what, for whoever guessed it right first, and I'll go back and read the feed, whoever guessed it right first, I'll send you a little something. I get a little gift I'm going to send to the person who guessed that vehicle, who was first. I remember back in the day, you can guess a make and model by just the front or the back end of a vehicle. Now they're all kind of similar, and it gets hard to do that. So it's a test of your old school car memory. Ooh, Ryan's tossing out the Coupe de Ville as a Seville. Okay. Good Lord, this was. Can you guys hear that? That dinging, that like, it sounds like something is pinging and dinging. I threw something behind the driver's seat to make that noise because I wanted this live stream experience to be as much like KC as possible. Maybe that wasn't that funny, but anyway, that was my attempt at humor. So I just had a hitch put on the back of this van that I'm in. And what you hear dinging and pinging back there is the receiver part that goes in to the hitch. It's the carry bolt on it. All right. So I was down here this morning on another bit of business, and I noticed that they finally opened the other side of the street. So I was excited about that. So now this is no longer tight quarters in here because they got the south side of the street is open for eastbound traffic, and westbound, the direction I'm heading now, is much wider. And they filled in a number of holes. Okay, Ryan. You know, I gotta pick on our guy Dan every now and again. That's what keeps him on his toes. It keeps him alert. You know what I could go for right now is a very large ice cream cone. But I'm not about, I don't like to go out and intermingle it with other people yet. Looks like I need to clear out the windshield half cup. Sprinkling. Yes, I think Dan would be a little upset if nobody didn't try giving him a little bit of a hassle every now and again. Ryan, where are you off to after your break? Make note that the gate is closed. Extreme Edge, gate open at 9:05. Looks like they're working late though. And Sunbelt is secure. Pauline's in the house. Along with Brenda. Brenda joined us. Midwest Wrap. Gate is closed. And we'll check for our sleepers. I don't have like 800 keys like Dan does. I just get a gate code. This ugly boat is still here. And I checked with the owner of the storage facility. And he says that nobody is claiming it. So he says if it's still sitting here in a few more days, that it will be disappearing. So I guess there's like, the way the trailer is shaped would be an indication to me that there's a similar boat like the one strapped on top inside. I don't know who would just leave that out. So what did everybody do today? What's everybody's Friday consist of so far? Oh, look at that. That was a huge spider web underneath that light. Maybe looking for Dan. Wow. Okay, locks are on that side. I'll check the locks when I back up going down this side. that not have a lock on it? Not know why that one is not locked. Number C, or letter C, number 5. C5 is not locked. Let me make a note of C5. Can't see in here. All of these are secure. See, those have, the ones on the right have garage door openers on them. So I like that, because if they're down, they are locked. A cool song. It's one of those 37-point turns again. So I don't know if those of you that follow me on my personal page, you might have seen me post a few notes that that I got to move out of my shop as well. So not only am I remodeling a house, but now I got to move out of my shop, and it's an antique and collectible shop that's also a trading card shop. They run some trading cards, i.e. Pokemon, Digimon, and some other cards, I don't know. Somebody wants to be in my video. Okay, I'll try doing that. So, yeah, I've been moving out of there too, and my son is currently down there this evening, and that's one of the next shops that I do. See, he wants to, I've never done this before, so work with me here. Oh, you hit that by accident? Oh, okay. All right. Never mind that. Thought you were wanting a cold screen together. Like, okay, I'll try anything once. Yeah, I like that gate. His exit gate is automatic. Only problem is it's very tight turning. So like if I was pulling a trailer or anything larger than like my van, you can't make that turn. Well, I thought maybe you wanted to just pop in and say hello. All right. You know, the road construction company that's doing this job, I don't know if you've seen it, I just drove past it. They have, sitting on the side of the road, 3 large stacks of lumber. Brand new 2x4s, and it looks like some 2x12s that are about 12 or 15 feet long. They're brand new. And yeah, braver than I to leave a $1 million stack of wood sitting out there with the cost of wood nowadays. All right, look at this auto body shop. This guy is tucked in. He is tucked in here behind two other buildings. And he has asked that we stop by and take a look at his place as well. Not only in the front here, but in the back, because he's had some people try to open up some of the vehicles that were about to drive on. Yeah, Cliff, feeling a little bit better tonight. Probably the best day I've had in a while. And yes, I did. I thought I shared with everybody the results of my scan. I don't mind sharing the results of my scan. Yeah, I have nothing to hide. So I'm a big fella, as everybody knows. That's a lot of garbage. See, in this area, if you're a foot higher than the top of your dumpster, they charge you an extra dumping fee, which is like $100. So that guy's paying an extra $100 because he's a foot over. Well, yeah, my scan results were as following. That I have a fatty liver. We know that. I've been dealing with a fatty liver for a long time. I had my gallbladder removed in 1995. And if you've had your gallbladder removed, you'll know that that comes with some bathroom issues. And in addition to having a fatty liver that is being heavy, everything is because of my weight. So my spleen is slightly enlarged, but it is the same size as it was when they did the scan 2 years ago. And I have a cyst on my right kidney, which is everybody, if you're over the age of 30, everybody has cysts on their kidneys. Nothing to worry about there. So the final outcome of all of that was a thumbs up and that I'm okay, which is fantastic news. However, the reason for my abdomen pains, he says, is that I have somehow aggravated my inside stomach muscle. What is that thing? Can you guys see this? What's that, a chicken? If that was a bird, it would fly away, right? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's flying away. All right, go. Yeah, you're right. Oh, boy, it's screaming. Anyway, I guess he's asked me if I've been doing a lot of physical activity, and the answer to that question is yes. Obviously, I'm remodeling the pool house, so I'm up and down ladders, I'm carrying in and out lumber, so I'm exercising my very tubby stomach, and in doing so, I have probably aggravated the lining, the inner lining wall, and those muscles are inflamed. There's nothing you can do about it except a little Tylenol. But anyway, a CAT scan was done to rule out any problems in there because it's been going on for 4 weeks. What's Ryan doing out here? Blocking traffic. Ryan, you don't have a flatbed, do you? Hey, come move this truck, Ryan. It's blocking the road. All right. So now I believe, with the exception of my business, which, as I said earlier, my son is out there running a card tournament game. We're done with the commercial and industrial side of the watch patrol, and now we'll jump into the residential side. Alright, I'm gonna run in really quick, check out my boy, use the bathroom, and I should be back momentarily. All right. What have I missed, man? Throwing newspapers in driveways, eventually working up at the newspaper. What are we talking about? Who's throwing newspapers in a driveway? Do they do that anymore? Oh, you're bragging on me. But yeah, I used to be a newspaper boy 1,000 years ago. Windows are fogging up. It's quiet stream tonight. All right, that concludes the industrial and commercial end of things. Knock out some residential areas and call it a day. Yes, indeed, the stream is extremely quiet. You know, somebody else is probably streaming. When somebody else starts a stream, then everybody will migrate over to that other stream, which is not uncommon. I need to have a second device. If I had a second smart device, I could follow other streamers too. I usually, if I'm not streaming while out patrolling, I'm usually watching someone else's stream. So yeah, they're probably over. I think it's Jason's night off. So I know Jason's not streaming, but maybe KC went live. Yeah, they're a little bumpy, especially on the south side there in the industrial parts. I'm in the residential neighborhoods now. We're done with all the commercial and industrial parts. There's just a couple of senior citizens that have put in a written request that we drive by their house on nightly village patrols. So we're out here doing that now. We're passing a few of them. The street I'm on now is Davis Street. This is Davis. That's weird that this lady is out at this hour. Painting her house. It's 9:30 p.m. and she's painting the side of her house. I must have picked up a rock or something. I could hear it in my tire. I got my window down. because it's such a beautiful night out. Even though it is drizzling just a little bit, it's not bothering me with the window open. Yeah, extremely late to be out painting. But maybe, you know, she has a... I met a lady, I don't want to... Well, as long as I'm not mentioning names, I guess I'm okay. But I met a lady while on patrol about a week, maybe two ago. And she was outside, and she was bent over, down on one knee. So I got out and approached her and asked her if she was okay. And she replied, "Yes, I'm fine, Steve. I'm just doing some gardening." "Oh, okay." I said, "You know, it's dark out, and, you know, I just checking to make sure that you were okay and that you didn't trip or you're having problems getting up." And she was very grateful and thankful that I got out to make sure she was okay. But she went on to explain that the reason why she was out so late is because she has a sun condition. She cannot be in direct sunlight. It does something to her and causes problems with her skin. So she does most of everything she does is done during the night by flashlight. How cool is that? Beautiful homes here. Yeah, I think it's she says that she schedules most of her work in the fall and winter because of the shorter days. She says that she's hardly ever outside in the spring and summer because of the sun. I asked her if it was a heat related thing, like in the heat of the sun. And she said, no, it's just the sun rays itself. It could be a 68-degree day out or 102 and she'd have the same issues. You see this yield sign here? Good example right there. You see that car that just drove by? If I would have just gone through there instead of stopping, because that's what yield is about, I could have like got an accident there. I don't know why the village still has yield signs, and there's only about four to six of them left on this street here alone. All the other ones have been swapped out with stop signs. And here's our other lovely senior citizen who asked that we check on her home. Excited to see that she now has lights on in front and back. I gave her one of our little flyers that spoke about neighborhood watch or village watch tips, and one of those were that, you know, just simple things, you know, that our lovely seniors, you know, they come from a time where, you know, conserving energy and saving every penny where possible was more important than having a light on, because really people weren't into crime like they are now. Now everybody, they're just breaking into everyone's house, even during the daytime. So when you explain to them the importance of having a simple light on, and then you break down for them how much it actually costs for them to have on a light from dusk to dawn, and then you multiply that out times an average of a 30-day month, and what little bit they pay for that light to be on, for the security services it provides, is well worth it to them. And basically, they really just needed someone to explain it to them. So, once I did that, and I shared that with a lot of seniors, I'm starting to see a lot more porch lights on nowadays in the last, I say a few months. But yeah, you could drive through our village last year and the year before. Ow, something just bit my leg. A spider or a mosquito or something. But yeah, nobody would leave a light on. And now look, there's a light on the left. This house on the right is totally blacked out. No lights on. The one on the left has no light. Matter of fact, none of the houses on the left side of the street here, none of these houses have street lights on. Look how dark that is. That, folks, is about 5 houses right in a row, and not one of them has an outside porch light. That's just unsafe. Turn on a light. Turn on a light. Now, if I could find a street here with houses with porch lights on, you'll see the difference. You can get a blue light, Cindy, at down by you at Lowe's. If you go to Lowe's in the light bulb section, it's not a very big section, but they have 2 or 3 feet that is just specialty color bulbs. And you can get a regular blue, yellow, green, whatever regular bulb you want. But yes, I'm thinking about doing that. All right, now I've already driven past him, and there's a guy sitting on his front porch. But maybe you could see these houses on the right-hand side. Look how they have porch lights on. Look at the difference it makes. None of the houses on my left have a porch light on. None of them. Turn on a light. Here's a nickel. I'll give you a nickel to leave your light on. Yes, I totally agree, Cindy, that blue lights, the blue light would show support for the thin blue line group, absolutely. But I don't want to just get a blue bulb. I want to get the actual blue line, blue illuminated LED light. So it's a long, skinny blue line that illuminates. So it clearly shows what I'm supporting. You see the houses right in front of us? Porch lights on, you can clearly see every bit of the front of their houses. These folks are not afraid to spend a nickel. A nickel a day. It has dropped down to 77 degrees now. But again, there's no humidity. Zero. Even with this little sprinkle we're getting, it feels fantastic out here. Yeah, seems like when I find myself in different parts of the world, i.e., when I'm in Alabama, um, there's no lights on. You can drive them down any street in Alabama, nobody will have a porch light on. And I'm like, wow. My house. Who's screaming? Oh, those are kids playing. I heard somebody. It's 9:30 at night. Yes, it's Friday. Why are there 7 kids outside playing? I don't know. But hey, looks like mom's out there watching them. So heard screaming. I didn't know what it was about at first. So, but yeah, some areas of the world, they just don't have lights on. They just, you know what? I'm not spending a nickel. But they wake up the next morning and find their vehicle on bricks, and their tires and their rims are gone, their catalytic converters are gone, and half of their yard ornaments are gone, which is one of the things that's happening here. People are stealing yard ornaments. They're out taking statues of the Virgin Mary and Jesus Christ, and you know, those other kind of statues, cactuses and other decorative statues. They're just stealing them right out of people's yards. I don't know. Yep. Doesn't cost that much to have a light on. My house, I have a security light on all 4 sides, and I've got security cameras all around my house as well. And well, you can land aircraft in my driveway because of all the lights that I have on there. My property is well lit, and it's covered by every possible angle with some sort of a camera. This guy doing? Yeah, that guy came around the corner right here and pulled in behind a car that he thought was also going down the road and almost ran into the back of it. It would be my guess that gentleman's a little DUI-ish. Not my job. One thing I have not seen all night long is one of our good friends from the Rockdale Police Department. This must be Canada. Yeah, Dan says that they don't see a whole lot of law enforcement up in his little part of the world in Canada either. All right, I had to go back and check that one lot that had the gate open where that truck was leaving. That's the only thing I have left. And then as soon as I get down this last street, know, Cindy. You could probably Google that. I know every city has that information available on Google. If you type that into a Google search window and then put in the village of Rockdale, Illinois, it will give you that information. Oh, in Canada, I don't know. I think Dan is probably on his way out to work. That's why he's not on here anymore. He's probably live streaming now. But I don't know. We can ask him that. I'll be watching Dan stream KC Security as soon as I'm done here. And I'm about 5-6 minutes away from being done here. Fire department looks good. Local store looks buttoned up. Like I said, I just have to go check that lot where that truck was coming in and out of the gate. If that gate is closed, we are done. Take a look at the moon. I don't know if I can give it a shot of the moon up here. Look at the moon. It's a full moon, just slightly covered by a little cloud there. Should be free to open in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Wow! My phone fell off the holder. I guess I am. No, he's just north of the state of Michigan, of Detroit, Michigan. And, oh my God, I can't think of the name of the city he's in there now. It just fell out of my head. Nope. But anyway, when he goes live, Cindy, ask him. He'll tell you. Yeah, we're heading back to check this last lot where the gate was open when I came by here, because this truck driver was sitting in the gate, and he's still here. So as long as he's still here, I'll note the time again. Truck guy unloading. Time is 9:50 at 1508 Mound Road. All right. And that is it, folks. That concludes everything I normally check every night. One area that I'll have to let the owner know about. We had the silver car back again at the pavilion. I'd rather not say what that guy's been up to, but law enforcement has given him plenty of warnings that what he does over there is not allowed. So that was called in to them. Other than that, we had one mystery vehicle parked out in the middle of a parking lot that I'd never seen before. We made note of that license plate. And yeah, that was it. An uneventful village watch tonight. Few things noted. Other than that, everything all is well. Christopher, thanks for joining us. Just finished patrol and I was heading back to the home 20. Ah, thank you, Pauline. Thank you for sharing that. Can't think of the name. I see that the Mega Million is up to $306 million. Have you gotten your ticket yet? Christopher Williams says he's mute. All right. Looks like the roads are starting to get a little wetter. Wetter? Is that a word? More wet from the rain that is falling. And I am all done here. I'm driven by the grade school. It is lit up. That's nicely done. So, let me do my end of stream thank yous. So thank you for all who took time out of their evening to come by and watch with me as I patrol the village of Rockdale, making sure that our residents and our businesses are safe and secure. And I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you folks to help grow our page and share this video and notify your friends. Like and follow, and if you could take a minute just to go to the main page and do a review of this page, that would be great as well. And with that said and done, thank you, Cliff. I will chat with you, I'm sure, very soon on a different stream. With that said and done, I'm very near my house, so I will end the stream and thank you guys, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.